And it's 6:25 in the morning. Up early today because I'm getting the train to Napoli. And as it turns out, the 2 days I've chosen to come to Napoli, it's forecast to rain. And then the entire week afterwards is clear skies. So, just arrived in Napoli. I think I already love the city. I'm having a pizza fritta, which is a fried pizza essentially. It's a Neapolitan classic. Right, so I made it to Herculaneum, or as they say in Italian, Ercolano. Unfortunately, Vesuvius is closed today because there was a weather alert until midday. It is now after midday, but they're shut for the whole day regardless. And just like that, we're back in Sorrento. It's so good to be back. Interesting as well because obviously I was last here 9 years ago for my first proper holiday in Italy, and so it's lovely to come back here where it all started, obviously. Right, so I made it to Capri. In true Italian fashion, the boat left a little bit late, which means I only have less than an hour here, basically. So I made it to the town centre. Unfortunately, the spritz is an unworldly value of 18 euros, which I think is unheard of in Bologna. Right, made it back down to the port. I'm now sitting so I can make sure I can see the boat and don't miss the last one to Sorrento tonight. I got myself a lemon ice cream and of course the Peroni Capri. Chin chin. Right, turns out the boat was not in fact my boat. So when I tried to board they said, oh, you can't board with this ticket. And then it turns out the one I should have got by then had left because obviously everything runs late. I had to buy another ticket and now I've got to go to Napoli instead of Sorrento. Right, so I finally arrived at the Airbnb in Pompeii. The owner is super nice. The room is unbelievable. This is only a tiny bit more expensive than a hostel in the middle of Napoli. Just had an amazing Napolitan style pizza called the marinara, not the Mariana, which is what I said to the waitress. It's incredibly thin, the dough. All around great meal. So I've just walked up a lot of steps to get to this castle called St. Elmo. Also just tried a sfogliatella, which is kind of a layered pastry from Napoli. typically filled with cream. So I'm in Piazza del Plebiscito, which is the main square in Napoli. Plebiscito basically means referendum, and it's called that because it's named after the referendum that kind of brought Napoli into the Kingdom of Italy. Right, it's a beautiful morning here in Bologna, late March. It's already 18 degrees and too hot to wear a coat. Does it get any better? I don't think so. Right, Sunday afternoon, one of the first weekends of spring. So it stinks of a picnic in Giardini Margherita, which is a nearby park. Today is the 17th of March, in other words, St. Patrick's Day. This is a park called Montagnola, where they play flanky every Tuesday, which is a Polish game where you have to throw something at a bottle of beer and then do some running. I'm not really sure, I haven't actually played it before, but pretty good atmosphere.